In this video, I'm going to work through the Android assignment. Now, the purpose of the Android assignment is to use Eclipse to make a project called Android, which is an Android project. And then it'll be a simple hello program, and we'll run that program on the Android emulator. That's the complete assignment. At the end of this assignment, you should create an Eclipse project called Android and commit that into your repository. All right, so what we need to do is install the Android Development Tools plugin to Eclipse. It's called the ADT plugin. And so I've started Eclipse, and in fact I need to install that. So let's see. Let's see the instructions for that. I'm going to follow that link. So there's a lot of material to read through here, but essentially what we're looking for is this URL right there. This is what Eclipse uses to retrieve the plugin to install. And so let's go ahead and do that. I'll go into Eclipse and select Help, Install New Software. I'll paste that URL in there, hit Add. This is the ADT, just call it I'll call it Android. We're waiting for the, there we go. These are all of the components to this plugin. I'm just going to select all of them. And here you accept the license agreement and then finish. I believe this installs fairly quickly. This is a warning about installing unsigned content. We need to restart Eclipse. We'll do that. I want you to notice here that I have the Android emulator running. So this is okay to have this running. In fact, I have some applications that I installed previously, and I want to uninstall those. So I'm going to do that now while I'm waiting for Eclipse to restart. I need to actually accept that workspace and come back here. So I want to remove, these are two applications that I installed before. I want to remove those. And actually it's not that one, it's the here, the menu and settings and applications and manage applications, and these are downloaded applications. Here's a hello application, and I'm going to uninstall that. And there's another application I wanted to uninstall, the app client. I will uninstall that. You don't need to do this. This is just when I worked on this problem before, I created those applications. All right, so I've done this lab before essentially. All right, so we have Eclipse. Now what we're going to do is create an Android project, and I'm going to right click in here, go New, Project, and locate the folder. It's probably called Android. There it is. And it'll be an Android project. The project name is Android. That's the project name that I would like you to use so I can check your work. I'm going to read through here. This is the build target. It says no target is available. So actually, I'm going to cancel this operation. I need to configure the plugin to be able to find the Android SDK that's installed. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We go to Window and Preferences, and then Android. I'll click that. This is the SDK location. This is what's needed. I'm going to browse and find that location. I put it here in C. There it is. And I believe I need to select this one. It's a folder within a folder. And you may have installed your SDK in a different manner, so you would select you would have a different path. Let's hit OK on that. Now let's try that. Try to create a project again, and we do New Project, Android project. And here you see the build targets is now populated with lots of choices. That's what we want. Android. So it constructed this list of build targets from the Android SDK. So it was waiting for us to configure a path to the SDK. All right, let's select one of these build targets. I'm going to select Android 2.2. That's the build target that I want you to use. Now you can see up here there's an error message. Package name must be specified. Go down here, and the package name that I want you to use is CSE 322.android. This is the course name, dot, followed by the name of the project. And that's the pattern that we've been following for naming our packages in this course. And that has cleared the error message up here. So this is now an acceptable collection of settings for this step in the project creation process. And let's see, this is the name of the activity. And I believe on the web page I'm asking for a name. Okay, so the project name should be Android, and the application name is Hello. The package name is this. So the activity name is maybe I'll call it. It's called Android activity. I think we can leave that. Maybe we'll. I think that's. Let's take a look at that. Specifies if you want to create a default activity. I think that we'll do that. We'll keep that alone. And we're going to skip this. We're not going to create a test project. But I see the application name. There should be something called application name. And I don't. Let's go back there. I don't know if it's this activity. Does that correspond to the application name? Oh, here it is. Application name is Android. So let's call this application, the application name I want to be Hello. I see that changed the name of this suggested activity name, the Hello activity. Let's accept that. All right, here is the project, and you can see there's actually an error message there. Let's take a look at that. What's going on? I'm going to close the other file. Oh, it's a temporary error message. It was probably in some process of building. So here we have it, the hello activity. It extends activity. And this is a callback function. This is invoked when the create event occurs. So what we want to do is display something. So we go back to the reading. Where is it? This is the do the Hello World tutorial. All right. So basically, we're doing that. I want to show that to you. This is the Hello World tutorial. Install a platform. This is create an AVD. So this is stuff that we've done already. I create a new Android project. We have done that. And there's some nice explanation there. This is in fact the code that was generated for us. And here we're going to do something called constructing the user interface. Basically, we're going to create an instance of the text view class and set some text into it, and then add the text view instance to the content view to be rendered. Let's go ahead and put that in there. As you can see, there's an error message on this. That's because we haven't imported the package which contains this class. So I'm going to right click on that and then do let's see, source and organize imports. And there it did. It just added the import for us. So import android.widget.textView. This is the in fact the path to this class. So we've imported the text view class. Let's and as you can see, it still has a build error. That's because we haven't saved the file. Let's go ahead and save the file. That clears that. And now what we want to do is deploy this. We want to deploy it to the running instance of the emulator. So as you can see, that we have this. We have the browser application, which we can move that icon around. We have the browser application installed, and what we're going to do is install our Android Hello program. Now let's see how to do that. I'm going to go back and check. I don't quite remember how to do that. So we run and run. I see. So it's pretty straightforward. We just go to the project here and right click on that project folder and do run as and select Android application. And I'm going to go to this window here, and you can see that that the Eclipse plugin is communicating with the running instance of Android, and has loaded the application and installed it, and also it also ran it. So now the application is running. Let's hit return here. It gets out, and in fact I don't see it installed here. It should be installed, but maybe I did that wrong. But that is how that got run. So it wasn't in fact installed, but we ran it. Actually, I believe it did install the application, and the way to check that is to go into this, click this icon down here, and locate. There it is. There's the Hello application. I hold down the mouse button on that, and then I can position the icon on the phone's desktop. I'll click on that to to see there's the hello Android. We just hit that back button again. So that's it. That's our running instance. That's our installed application, and that completes this assignment. Well, there's one more step to do, and that is to commit this project into the repository. I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to right-click, Team, Share Project, and SVN is the right system to use. Use the existing location of the repository. Use the project name as the folder name. That's good. It's an initial import. I'll hit Finish. And we're not done yet. We need to do a commit. So this is our initial connection with the repository. Now we need to right-click Team and then commit. There it is. And it shows a list of files that will be written into the repository. And I'm going to say we completed the Android assignment. There it is, and I'm just going to look at properties there. The properties, not Android here, the SVN properties, subversion properties. It shows the URL, the location of this project in the repository. I'm going to copy that URL, and I just want to verify that my work was committed. So I'm going to paste that in there, and I'll need to log in. And there it is. In fact, this is it. Here's the source folder, and here's the hello activity that we created. And that I believe completes the exercise.